Welcome everyone to the Real Whovians cast live stream. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I am with David Aston. What's up, David?
Hello there, everybody, and welcome, and I hope you're all well. And the third person is Jay,
What's Jay? What's up, Jay?
the famous.
Hey.
the third person, Jay. Jay, I hope you feel better. I know your back is hurting me. It's hurting you, not me. But
Yes.
I wanted to just say that I hope you get well and stay strong. And a lot of stuff's going on, I know, but keep your spirits up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Keep your spirits up, man.
I'm trying.
I know, man. You got to do it, though. You got to do this. You know, it is. I know it's massive pain, but so like
even more so after my first physical therapy on my back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you constantly on your back now?
Yeah, flipping from side to back.
How are you eating though?
Sitting up, and it's very short time to eat, so I don't make a lot. So.
Okay. Listen, just be strong. Listen to music. Watch Doctor Who, whatever.
I'm watching y'all every night that I can. Saw y'all last night.
Oh, cool. And we did something today, too. We did.
I stopped watching Doctor Who, basically all of it except the old ones, because I didn't like that season 11. I just did not like it.
Right. Series 12 you saw too? You didn't even see Series 12?
No, I didn't see Series 12.
Wow.
No.
Okay.
11 was that bad.
I think the guy taking over from Tom Baker was absolutely wonderful, apart from the...
Peter Davison?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he'll go anywhere. I think the show's going to go right down the toilet after him.
Wow. Right. I guess you didn't see The Timeless Children either, David Aston. Nobody saw that, huh? Okay. I don't even want to tell you.
I didn't see it, but I sensed it in your force.
Yeah, you probably don't want to know it, but I don't know if I should tell you it. But anyway, I am very positive because, again, Moffat had written a new Doctor Who story because everybody's home chilling, so they're bored. So he wrote a new Doctor Who story for Jodie Whittaker's Doctor, and I thought it was very... The fact that he could be writing anything else, like I was saying in the previous cast, but he chose to write about Doctor Who, even though they're not on Doctor Who anymore. I found that very interesting, and I'm hoping that he returns at some point in some capacity to write Doctor Who, and I think his writing ability will probably be better for Jodie Whittaker, I feel. But we shall see what the future brings.
I'm gonna say something controversial.
You always say stuff controversial.
Yeah. Especially when I'm eating.
Right.
I think Series 12 was fantastic. I thought the opening with the master, the spy master. Oh shit! I was just doing the spoilers.
Right.
I didn't actually watch all of it, but I thought that every single thing they did, I think they should be respected for trying to do something new and different. And I don't think, like I said before, the Real Whovians, they can't win really, because in the current climate, everything is sort of absorbed and sort of enjoyed in a sort of now, yesterday time mentality.
Right.
And it's different than, say, when Jay was younger and, you're watching stuff on PBS or whatever it was. I mean, different times, different sort of way to enjoy and experience, consumer-wise, sort of absorb and stuff. Plus, we had cassette tapes.
Mm-hmm.
And they were fucking awesome.
Right.
And I think Jodie Whittaker might be a lot of things, but she's not a shit doctor.
Oh
And,
no, she's a great actress. I saw her in that show. What was it that you had me to
Church.
watch? Yeah, I loved her in that.
Yeah.
Loved it. But I think it was just the writing in season 11.
Yes.
It wasn't up to par
Right.
as the past Doctor Who episodes. And yes, I'll play devil's advocate. This is the very first time to have a female doctor. So they're going to have a little bit of trouble figuring out how to write for a female doctor.
Right. Well, I have news for you, Jay. I guess you haven't watched Series 12.
Not
And
yet.
I guess David Aston didn't see all of
Well, I
Series
have
12.
news to everybody else. I think he's fucking awesome. And I'm going to disagree with Joe, since I can get away with it, because we've
Right.
been
Right.
and the simple fact is, you know, I don't think really it would have mattered who was playing the female doctor. She's not going to win, is she? It
Well,
wouldn't make,
let me ask you a
wouldn't
question.
make any difference who writes it. If
I mean-
if the person playing the doctor is female, you're going to have some parts of the fandom who are going to be, pissing on it, no matter how good it is.
Well, did you see the new female
In the
doctor?
in the same way that the if this was say a male sort of black doctor, you have some sad little twats who apparently still think we're still all Ku Klux Klan members or some bullshit.
Did you guys see the new doctor?
I did, and I fucking loved it. I think the
You
first
saw her?
episodes
The new doctor.
were fucking awesome.
Yes. Did you see the new female doctor, David Aston?
I did. Jodie
You saw-
Whittaker is a fantastic.
Not Jodie Whittaker.
Oh,
A
You
new
didn't.
are you talking about Ruth?
Ruth.
I actually think she's odd enough.
I shall screw. I shall.
Now, odd enough, she is perfect to sort of follow. I think she's a perfect pre-William Hartnell doctor in the sense that she's no nonsense type doctor. So
they got rid of Jodie?
No. Do you see this, Jay?
Barely.
she's got the same glasses that the first doctor had.
This is. Well, here's the thing. We don't know where she is in the Doctor's timeline, but she is a newer Doctor or older Doctor. And this was in the Jadoon episode that aired this season, Fugitive of the Jadoon. Also, I guess because you guys didn't see the finale, this is the Doctor, 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 this Doctor. The Doctor is the timeless child, supposedly, who was originally from another universe, left near this citadel that this Gallifreyan woman adopted, and then when the kid was playing with another boy, she fell to her death and regenerated on Gallifrey for the first time, and then she regenerated into an Asian girl, then a blonde-haired girl, then a Korean boy, then another boy, then a woman, and then an African, a black woman, and there you go. And what happened was the mother that adopted this timeless child kept murdering her child to test regeneration, and then she injected herself, and they started the Time Lord Society, which I do not agree with at all. And the Master was telling the Doctor this through the Matrix, which I don't believe the Matrix either. I
disagree. I disagree. I think that idea is fantastic. I think that's things change. As far as the Brain and Morbius thing, where they, for God knows how many years, for how many decades actually. I think Jay
Hi,
would
Sandra.
understand
Hi,
what I'm talking
Arturo
about
Travel.
here. You've got
Procedural
all
travel.
these different faces, which were members of the production office, which I
Right.
thought was hilarious. I'm talking to Jay, by the way, Jay.
Yeah.
Jay. There it is, mate. But I think it's a fantastic idea. I mean, here's the thing. I saw this thing on YouTube actually. This idea in the same way that you've got different eras of you've got the 80s and 90s and whatever.
Mm.
You got the sort of. I think it's perfectly logical.
Yeah. The idea is that the Doctor could regenerate indefinitely.
The idea is
Doctor
I'm
was
talking.
the Doctor was the first person to
The idea is
regenerate.
I'm talking. I'm going to finish my sentence. Basically, you got the you got Longbarrow, which is the first time where they sort of hint. Well, actually, no, it's not actually the first time. It's the second time they hint that the Doctor's more than just simply a Time Lord. There's actually a deleted scene from Remembrance of the Daleks where he says, "Oh, Davros, I am more than just another Time Lord," and the implication is that. And then you have Longbarrow, he's one brother or something like that, and sort of created from something called the Loom, and I think that's fucking awesome, and I love that. I absolutely love that. Every single time that our lives is we sort of organized. What's the point of living if we don't sort of enjoy having the rug pulled underneath our feet? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you like it, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like anything that destroys William Hartnell's legacy as the first Doctor and making him
Yes.
like Doctor number 30.
Nothing can destroy William Hartnell's legacy.
Well, they're saying he's not the first Doctor.
He's already made it. He's the first Doctor, as in the person who has the name the Doctor. Everybody else.
They're not saying that. They're saying that there was other Doctors before him.
You have Ruth, who's like the sort of building blocks towards the Doctor, if you will. Well, not quite the Doctor, who sort of realised that Gallifrey's way of doing things was wrong, and she built up morality. And then one day, she or he saw the beauty of humanity, and she wanted to be part of it. And then one day, perhaps, just perhaps, she encountered a child who was called Susan, and she thought, I'm going to be better than all these Time Lords. I'm not just going to stand and watch by. I'm going to do something greater. I'm going to be better. Yeah, like Martin.
So you're saying Susan is not the granddaughter? You're saying that Susan's just he just took Susan? You're saying?
Yes, she saw Susan, an unearthly, or possibly earthly child, and one day she's thought, you know what? I'm going to go outside this planet, and I'm going to be better than all the Time Lords. I'm going to do something that means something.
Right.
And I'm going to say this: we all can do better. We can be the Doctor.
Right. So anybody can be the Doctor.
Regardless whether we're female or black or white or whatever, we can step on our own TARDIS and we can have adventures.
If you like that, that's cool. I kind of like the fact that William Hartnell was the first Doctor and Susan was actually his granddaughter, and I like that concept. I don't like things that change the canon of the original and make it where the first Doctor is the 30th Doctor or anything like that. I think it's kind of confusing, and it kind of if you start chopping away at the original stuff, you wreck the show entirely. I think if you keep chopping away at the foundation, you destroy the foundation. So
I disagree. I don't think changing the narrative changes how much we love William Hartnell or Patrick Troughton and John
It's
Pertwee.
not how much we love, but it's the point of they already established by all the Time Lords that he is the first, the original Doctor.
Every single fan, including yourself and Jay and anybody else watching this, which you should subscribe right now to Loyalist Views.
Right.
Maybe they are just trying to. Maybe they're rebooting the whole thing.
Or maybe they're trolling everyone and that they make you think they are and they pull the rug out again and make it like none of it's real, that the Master's lying again. That the Master's telling the Doctor this and the Master is lying, just like the Master thought the Doctor was half human. And that
Would you mind if they did just say, we're shutting down, we're going to reboot and create their own version of the Doctor? Because that's basically what they're doing with this new Doctor.
I don't like what's going on now.
Picked a different outfit.
Right. I don't like what's going on now. But I would not want it to be rebooted. I would want it to be still like connected to the original series, but I don't want it to count with any of this stuff now. That's the problem. It's like, and I don't believe it because there's nothing evidence to show that the timeless child, this being from another universe that got dropped off, that could regenerate and created the whole Time Lord society. I kind of believe that that's not the Doctor and it's not real. And there's nothing to say that the timeless child is the Doctor other than the mind of a madman who is the Master, who has no video evidence whatsoever to connect the Doctor to the timeless child. He's just saying it. So the Master's been wrong, and maybe the Master's been tricked, and the Master's insane, and I don't believe what the Master says.
Oh, he's definitely insane.
Right. So, I mean, you can't believe, and even the Doctor knows she can't really believe her greatest enemy. He'll kill her. You know what I'm saying? It's like he
so the
wants to kill her.
Master has been with on this new Doctor Who.
Yes, then there's a new Master. Yes.
I have to watch it and see. I'd like to see what he's doing. Or is it a her?
It's a he.
Oh, thank goodness.
Right. All right. So I will tell you what the Spyfall Part 1 and 2.
It's a he and an Asian bloke.
He
was actually in the William
Iron Fist.
Oh no, yeah, he was in the.
I thought he was Indian. Sasha Tamar, not Asian.
I didn't really think it mattered. Really.
Oh, I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Because look what they're about to do. I read an article.
Here's an extra Master, by the way.
I can't remember what article it came under, but I just recently read that the next season of Picard is going to have Q, and Q is going to be a woman, but it's still going to be the same Q. But she's a woman. Ain't that something?
That's crazy.
They couldn't have gotten John Delancey. It's the same thing with Doctor Who. Now, I'm not saying that they don't have a right to change their property. They do.
Right. Right.
I just wish I liked it. Now, a lot of people like the new Doctor Who, like they like the new Star Trek Discovery and Picard. I like Picard, but I didn't like Discovery, but I still watch it because I like Star Trek. I'm going to continue to watch Doctor Who when I can find an outlet to find it, to watch it, because one reason why I didn't watch the season 12 is my old outlet, every episode that someone downloaded, they took it down. So I can't watch it until someone puts it up, So But
Jay,
also,
was it? It wasn't because you were scared of the tongue lash.
Oh God, no! I ain't scared of nothing.
No, not
back. No, I'm not scared of nothing. But I would enjoy it. I enjoy watching it. There are some episodes I liked in season 11, but there was a lot that I didn't. But that's probably just me. But
Right.
like people on online chats and stuff will attack people for not liking the new Doctor Who. But it's not that we don't like the new Doctor Who, especially for me.
It's
I
not.
think she's great. It's just I just didn't
I mean,
like
you
some
never had that
episodes.
with the old series. I mean, some episodes you like, some
Mhm.
companions you like, and all of a sudden, if you don't like a certain thing, if you don't like a female doctor or you don't like a male companion, for instance, all of a
Oh, I
sudden,
don't mind that it's a female doctor. I don't.
I don't.
Because remember when Star Trek Voyager came on, a lot of people were saying, "Oh, I don't like this because it's a female captain."
Oh, I have a tape recording of
I'll
Kate.
watch
I have a
anything,
tape
you know.
recording of Kate Mugu, however you pronounce her name, sort of,
Mulgrew.
yeah, sort of doing an audio recording, and it's about. It's actually fantastic. It's about her character, Catherine Janeway, sort of earlier before she became a captain and Starfleet, and it's with her and her sister, and it's to do with her father and all sorts, and it's absolutely fucking awesome, absolutely brilliant,
Right.
and damn, and that's
But
from sort of late 90s.
but
So
the thing is,
and that
I'm
was
not
a
against anything about this new Doctor Who.
like
I'm
every
not.
single Star Trek. Sorry for interrupting. Every single Star Trek show had amazing casting choices.
Yes.
The only downside is just oddly enough, just like modern Doctor Who, really bad writing. Yeah.
But even with like all the Star Trek series that we had, there's a lot of not a lot, but there's a handful of episodes that I just thought were silly, stupid, and was bad writing. You gonna get that in every series of anything you watch.
Spock's brain.
Yes, Lord. But no, I have nothing. I have never had anything against Doctor Who since Joe and his channel got me into it.
Yeah.
That episode where they're all sort of, you got Cisco was a fucking awesome captain. I mean, when he,
yes,
damn. There's this episode where they're all sort of in some sort of weird alternative reality, and they're sort of in the 1950s, and he's playing
that was good.
a black writer, and damn.
Well, there was one thing that got me.
Never mind sci-fi, but the writing in that was absolutely beautiful. In terms of sort of American civil rights and sort of trust and race and whatever.
Yeah.
You don't
well,
get
they
that.
dealt with that in Star Trek with Cisco. He didn't like that his girlfriend was going in the holodeck visiting 1920 or 30s Las Vegas, and everybody was accepting blacks when they didn't back then.
Right.
But there was one thing that really got me miffed about the actress who plays the starring role of Discovery. She said, and nobody can deny she said it because it's on YouTube, on her interview. She said she was the very first black lead actor in a Star Trek series. Hello, did you ever see Deep Space Nine? And you are not the very first female lead. Right. That was Kate Mulgrew. And there was also a black captain in Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home, in the very first scene.
She probably didn't even know.
No, because she didn't do any research of Star Trek, and she's trying to say, "Oh, I watch Star Trek all the time." If you watch Star Trek all the time, you would have known about Cisco and Janeway.
Right.
Well, to be fair to her, she doesn't need to watch all of Star Trek, but I think as far as sort of promoting the brand and promoting a show which she's in, she needs to at least have some understanding of where it's come from. Yeah.
Well, something like I want to get back to Doctor Who, because I know we're starting talking about Star Trek, but
oh, sorry.
No, that's okay. Doctor Who doesn't seem like Doctor
Who.
Who.
Jay wants to talk about Star Trek. You fucking don't.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Doctor Who doesn't seem like Doctor Who lately. I mean, it seems very foreign from what it needs to be.
You know what it reminds me of? The Outer Limits.
Right.
Oh yeah. Which one though? The 60s or
the original?
The original, and some of the 90s.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Do you remember that one where the first episode with one of the Buer Bridges brothers? It's just like sort of Martian ant type thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Damn, because I remember that. Oh, the 90s were fantastic for sci-fi. You got X-Files, you got Dark.
They had the Twilight Zone version also. They did it.
Yeah, you got Dark Skies, all sorts. You got the X-Files. You got, and then you got the crappy sort of vampire files or whatever.
Right.
And then you got Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yes.
Right.
All right, so let me ask you a question, David Aston. Did you see the whole Series 11 or no? Doctor Who or Series 12? You didn't see Series 12 at all, right, David?
I haven't seen it all, but
okay.
I have met my future self, and he told me all about it.
Right. Okay. There you go, man. There you go. Jay, I'm sure you'll get to see Spyfall Part 1 and 2 soon, and then we'll get your review on it.
Hopefully.
Yes. But we're still going to be doing the Whovians cast. We're still going to be talking about stuff. I know Doctor Who comes back in probably either Christmas or January 1st with the special with the Daleks again, against Jodie Whittaker's Doctor, 13th Doctor. So we got that, and then unfortunately with the virus and everything, the new series is delayed.
Yeah.
We probably won't see a new series until 2022.
The bastard virus.
Yes.
I just want to say this to everybody who's listening, to Joe, and especially Joe, because he's been. I'm going to say this right now, okay? Joe and everyone else has been helping people, putting their lives on the line, okay? In the UK, we're on a sort of, some people in London were going out and sunbathing during the lockdown, but freedom is one thing. And I'm going to say this, I love America, I love freedom of choice, but there comes a point when you have to sort of put what you want to have done before the better good. If the American eagle has to soar first. I know that sounds a bit weird, but I want to say to every single person, Jay, Joseph, which is easy because they both start with the letter J. Look after yourselves. Love each other.
Love you too, man.
And never, ever underestimate how lucky you are.
I don't.
Don't worry, dude. We're all going to get through this. We're going to get out of this. It's okay.
The Lord is really taking care of all of us.
Don't worry, man.
He really is.
This will end, and we'll
Hallelujah.
It's going to end.
There you go.
Don't worry. So one way or another, it's going to end. All right, we're going to get out of here. Thank you, guys. Hopefully, we get to talk about Doctor Who again soon.
Let me ask you something real quick. Let me ask you something real quick, because I may not get to talk to you for a while.
Okay.
Have you ever seen a series called Lucifer?
I haven't seen it yet. I am going to probably watch it.
You need to. And
Okay.
Jericho.
Okay.
It's a 2000-something show. It's about an apocalyptic thing.
Jay, there's a Crisis on Earth bit where they
I saw
actually
that.
bump into each other.
He was in it. I saw that.
Yeah.
That was good, actually.
Lucifer literally sort of sticks his nose up at them, doesn't it?
Right. All right, guys, be safe.
Bye-bye.
David Aston, please be safe. Jay, feel better. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. Keep watching Doctor Who. Take care. Bye for now.